Hello world, hello YouTube, hello everybody. So I'm in this spirited debate with a new sub or someone I sub to, that kind of thing, right? Uh, on cloud nine, because he got this beautiful, beautiful piece of land, and and this and that. And I'll put a link down in my description box in case I don't want to say nothing he might not want me to say about his stuff. Anyway, we're talking about snakes, and I got kind of spooked because he went into this dense undergrowth with this kind of a swampy stream looking thing chasing cottonmouths. I'm not that familiar with water, jungle, forest, swamp snakes. Out here we got, we have sidewinders, rattlesnakes, Mojave greens, that kind of thing. And lots of desert that you could, oh, snake, run away, and you don't have to get near them. We don't generally mess with them because they take care of the old, the rodents and other, wildlife that, either undesirable, you got to keep the population in check. But he's out there in them woods, right, and chasing them snakes with a stick, and I'm not used to it. I don't know, because I've never lived anywhere but here, the arid desert. So, I'm just like, oh my God, dude, what are you doing? And he goes into the swamp and he's beating a snake with a stick, and I'm like, it's freaked me out. It spooked me. Anyway, then he says, well, they're everywhere, this and that. And I told him how we make traps by burying a bucket, put some rocks around the bucket, and then you put a piece of wood on it, right? And then when the hot sun, this and that, or they look for shelter or something, they'll go under the wood and then drop into the bucket, and voila, there you go, right? And then you could, take the thingy off. You could even just pick up the bucket out of your hole, and you harvest a bunch of snakes, if that's your thing. And you can skin them, sell the skins, all kinds of things. And the rattles, I knew you wanted me to do that again. So I'm sitting there thinking, and at first I was thinking toad stickers, the two-prong that you stick toads with and frogs and stuff, frog gig. I'm like, well, then you got this wild-ass snake going crazy on the end of a stick that's got toad gig, and he's on there, and you can't go pick him off. So I'm like, oh, that ain't gonna work. Then I thought, oh, check this out. How about if you put on the end of a good stick, or like a spear-like thing, two knives, right, or two blades. Now, forgive me because it's all like, I'm just trying to make an example, like this, right? Only a little bit longer, say about like that. And all you do is just go swanga like that, right? And snip the boy's head off. It just, and voila. Because he's up there beating it with a stick. I'm sorry, dude. I'm like, what are you doing? But like I said, I'm not used to the wet stuff and forcing stuff. But anyway, you could even, if you make this, and it dawned me, oh, dude, the big light bulb and stuff. You make the thing like this, and it'll just snip, the more you push, the more it'll cut the dang snake's head off, if you get it right. And even if you just went chucka down his body, well, you cut him up, you're still killing him. That's your goal. So there you go. And, of course, my mind even went further as to where, how you got them garden shears, them little ones, like, trim your bushes and stuff like that. You could have a thing where it goes, and it would, snip. You could even have like a tree pruner thing that has the hook. That way, it wouldn't slide if you push, like, let's do it this way. It would push the snake's head out, right? If you had a hook on the end, like the pruners, it would keep that and just snip them right off. Just like a handy. I'm sure somebody can come up with something so silly and simple as that to, hit them cottonmouths. You got water moccasins too, right? I'm not sure. I don't know nothing about it. Well, I know what we have out here. And just snip, and then there you go. There's snake meat. Plus, it doesn't, if you beat it with a stick, that venom comes squishing out of their venom sacs, And another thing, I was spooking on the guy out here, right? There's this guy. I mean, he shot the snake. It's dead. Blah blah blah. He picks it up, and I mean, he got just a little bit in his cheek scratch from the fang of this thing. He lost his hand. it went, you know, oh, you know, and it went up his arm and stuff, and then it swole up, kind of Dick's hat band, and he lost his hand, you know, just with the scratch. And then he was messing with it, handling it, and you know, so you're messing with it, and then you go, oh, there it is, you know, or you go like this in your eye. So I don't know, right? And the guy's getting tense, and you know, sometimes text doesn't convey emotion very well. But you know, and then with his knife, he did wash it off. But you got that venom, which I mean is deadly, deadly, and I mean the most minuscule dink drop toothpick, you know, can kill you. You know, the last thing I would be doing was messing with it. You know, I would just dispatch, deal with, you know, and you know, don't mess with it. Right? That's what I was tripping on. I'm like, oh my God. And then he hit it with something again, and the snake, the gut comes squirting out of his mouth, and I'm like, dude, you know, that's where I was coming from. And I'm like, man, alive. But anyway, I thought, you know, I'd make a video with my cool knife scissor idea, right? And help the fella out, because he's got that thing going, and he's trying to make a go of it. And I think, man, well, there's a viable asset and viable resource. Sell snakeskin hat bands and all that kind of stuff. People just go crazy for them. They do out here. They stuff them. They curl up the snake like it's going to strike and taxidermy it like that. People just live and die for them. Like, it's a snake. You know, hey, there you go, bro. So that's, you know, I thought I'd explain that to you. Because, you know, you went into that dense underbrush, and I'm like, you know, what if there was more there? What if, you know, you're sitting there killing one and four more, and you can't run away because, you know, you had to really kick some ass to get up onto that snake through that forest. Well, I'm thinking, how do you get back out, you know, quickly? So that's my deal. But what do you think? I think that's a good idea, right? Just have it like that on the end of something, and you could just wham them, or you could make a thing that scissors them, you know, or the pruner that cuts them off, and you can go down there and be a professional snake hunter and clear out them wood, you know, because those snakes looks like they've been breeding down there forever. And usually also snakes around here, if you stomp around a lot every day, they tend to migrate out of the area. Like around here, we don't get them directly in town, but I'm on the edge, and I'll get, you know, I'll have them come in periodically, sidewinder or two. They don't like it much up here because I'm up on mountains, and it's a lot pretty rocky, and they can't dig burrows and stuff. Anyway, there you go. Well, tell me what you think. If it's stupid or cool or whatever. All right. Live by your wits, not by your worries. Peace. Bye. La la la.